Oh, it's recording?
Oh, what is Husky Hack? I'm glad you asked. Husky Hack.
No, go for it. Keep going.
Hackathon has a very special place in my heart. It is an event where you build something over the weekend with a group of people, following a theme, and hopefully win something by the end of it. But consider how many people there are usually in a hackathon, or at least the one I've been to. It's a lot easier to expect only the experience, and those are usually the best thing you would get out of it. I used to team up with my friends, going across from one city to another with bus, trains and cars just to spend my weekend building something together. And through each one of that, I've learned to bring a pillow, and then a sleeping bag, and then an eye mask. And in the future I probably need a tent or a bed or something, because it doesn't matter what you're bringing, it's not gonna be comfortable at all over the weekend. Regardless, I've learned that a hackathon is also an opportunity to work on something that's been running around in the back of my mind for way too long. And so recently I arrived at a hackathon with a bunch of people, friends, probably too many, but ended up doing it solo. And apparently it is very common. Some other time I attend alone, but ended up forming a team with stranger and made a couple new friends along the way. Now if you've never been to one, I highly recommend it. I'm graduating this year, and these are some of the best time I spent during college. And I'm pretty sure that there will be a lot of other things for you to discover yourself. There's always side quests, going around collecting facts, approaching people hesitantly, doing mini games, karaoke, and there's a lot of pizza. Probably too much, honestly. You will not be able to close your eye without seeing pizza like a few days after the hackathon ended. Thinking about all this got me very curious on what it takes to run a hackathon. It only took a few sleepless nights for me to actually start convincing people at GBP that we need to run our very own hackathon. As it turns out, there's also a lot of other people interested, and all of a sudden it's real. People from the CS Club, UX community, alumni and faculty member are now all in on this idea. And so we got to work. We try to make it different, giving it an identity, something that feels personal to each and every one of us, and we call it Husky Hack. A hackathon has always been this competitive event where most people would have their eyes on specific prize or sponsor, optimizing every single aspect of their project just to win something, and that would give them the bragging rights on LinkedIn. And I know full well about this because I'm also one of them. But although now and then I would feel very guilty on something I built, as it's not really authentic.
Oh my god, guys. Holy shit.
Oh, let's
Did
go.
you guys know this?
Yo!
But what can you do in 36 hours anyway? There's of course incredible project out there, but I think we should consider the current format of a hackathon a little bit. Competition is what pushing us forward, and we do think that collaboration is always there, but it's only happened within the team itself. People don't really bother too much without the team, beside from small talk or asking how's it going or maybe what you're working on. That's because they also have their own thing that they have to finish within the deadline. And so there's not a lot of inspiration going around during the event to spark idea or maybe push the existed one further beyond their limit. We want to know whether it is possible or not to flip the idea of a hackathon on its head, collaborating over competition, while keeping all of this excitement, adrenaline rush, and the feeling of building something with the short deadline alive. And we want everyone to inspire each other, not at the end when the project's already presented, but right in the middle of it all. We're still trying to answer all this question for Husky Hack and would be open to any ideas and support, but what's certain is that we're bringing 150 people from all around Ontario together this May 2nd to make something different at the heart of Toronto. I'm planning on documenting everything, the low and the high, the sponsorship, outreaching and everything, but regardless, I hope that you can join us there at May 2nd. Again, it's May 2nd. Why am I repeating this?